Hello. There we go. That's not nothing. Um, no one saw my computer have a complete and utter breakdown about 5 seconds ago when I tried to use OBS. Apparently, the minute I start streaming, OBS has just doesn't like my computer anymore. So there was nothing to see here. We're simply back to Streamlabs, and already my frames are up. So I don't know what the hell happened there. It's like the little devil on my shoulder is like, you should buy a gaming PC. I was looking at PCs in Officeworks today when I was supposed to be buying work stuff. I'm like, you can't, for one, can't afford it right now. Don't have enough money for a gaming PC sitting about. Oh my god, we went so far. Oh fuck, creeper. Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyway, why don't we just sit like this while we do a little update? But also what? But also should buy a gaming PC. I know, but I don't know. I just had an absolute nightmare trying to get OBS to work. And what if gaming PC? What I need to do is justification. I need something to justify it, and I can't really justify it yet. Anyway, we got lost in the bowels of the earth again. Off stream the other day, I decided to go do some strip mining for like resources, etc. to make that feel better. And in my attempt to get down to strip mining level, I found some more mine shafts. I'm just gonna move all of my shit around. Found some more mine shafts. Went to explore them, set up a little base. Thought I'd done a good job of directing myself back, and just got completely lost. So we've just tunneled to the surface like the rats that we are. And now we're gonna walk back because once I get to my starting point, like I know how I got down there. We can start again, and I can try and be better at general sense of direction. It is an authentic rat POV. To be fair, all of the things that I do on stream are very authentic rat. One, because I am a rat, obviously that's a given. But two, because I behave in the exact way a rat would be if given the level of power that I have. Am I running the right direction? Yes. Apparently grass kills frame rates, but that's fine. That's fine. I just need my Bad Lion client to be working again. I've logged a bug report. I hope they fix it because it really was the best for frame rates. Okay. Donkey. Saw a baby rat or mouse walking on the path near my bus stop yesterday. You've been blessed, is all I can say. Oh my god, I love mice. Mice and rats. They're too good. I mean, yes, they carry disease and eat shit, but like, so do humans. Okay. My train was coming out to run and it felt terrible. You should have taken him with you. You missed the train. It's not every day you meet a rat. All Google said is to leave it in case the mum came home. That's true. Don't want to break up the rat family. I don't think they have, like, rat therapy for... I don't know. I've had a really busy day. I know they're so ridiculously tiny. I had a baby mouse in my slipper once. Okay, where is my cave entrance? It's somewhere around here. A leaf or a large bug? Oh my god. Yes, I had a small rat in my shoe. A small mouse in my shoe when I was a child. Got in my slippers overnight, and I got very confused when I put my foot in. Now, where the heck did I make my mine entrance? She really thought she had the best bed in the world until a 5-year-old stuck her feet in. Okay, where is my mine entrance? Where is my mine entrance? I knew making it just a hole in the ground would come back to bite me. Oh, I was so excited to play Minecraft and then had computer issues, and now I'm just stressed. Somewhere this way. Right? I know where it is. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Maybe maybe I put some torches around it so I can find it next time. Yeah, right? I'm like, how hard could it be to find a big old hole in the ground? Apparently really difficult. Also, do you have game audio? Can you hear? I don't have any. I can look at my audio monitor. Output. Oh, you do, Grant. Nice of the stream elements to go out now. The wonderful audio of, I know, it's like a sensory toy for my ears. That's what this game is to me. So now we have to do the really annoying bumping down to the earth again. Hits different, it really does. I was trying to explain to my childhood best friend, who also plays Minecraft, but not as frequently as I, that I have over 2,000 hours logged in Bedrock. And yes, I'm a normal person. Okay, so far, before I got lost, I had some good loot happening. I got some gold, I got some diamonds, I got an apple. Cool. So let's move all of that into the old loot chest. Because I don't want to lose it. And when I say lose it, I mean like both physically lose it, like drop it down a hole, and mentally lose it. Like I don't think I have any more mental health points left for another disaster. Okay. Maybe I put the cobblestone in as well, because I do need cobble. I do need some cobble. Again, my plans to focus on building have been thwarted by cool place what I found. So basically I came down here and then I continued to travel and then got lost. Even though I was blocking things off. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna write down the coords of my little base. There's somehow always more mental health to lose, you're so right. Where are we? X 40, Y negative 25, Z negative 61. I know, look at me learning. I learn things now. Let's not fall in that lava. Do I fill that up? I kind of liked it initially because it gave me some, it is a good landmark. Okay. Oh, what does this be? So I've been down here. See, this is where it gets all complicated because everything looks the same vaguely. That's not great for me, a person with no sense of direction at the best of times. I don't think I've been around this half. Can we get in there? Every day I get on, I'm like, today is the day we build the castle. And then I get distracted by holes. Is this anything? Is this going to get me to where I want it to go? Where I want to go? Ah, not quite. Let's go this way. And then I think if I go this way, it should take me out onto... Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. Okay, have I traversed any of this? Now, if my hands would stop shaking for 5 seconds, perhaps I could hold a mouse like a functioning human being. Okay, I don't think I've been down here because... Oh my god, first time chat. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Well, I remembered. mod Rex. How many E's are in there for? Hell yeah, there we go. Fix that. I tried to do it the other day and I couldn't remember how to spell Rex's name. She got the sword, baby. Oh my god, that is a horrifying lava vomit. Hello. Turns out OBS, though I thought it would be better, is actually worse for my computer. So, who knows? Yeah, I don't know why. When I did like test runs with OBS to check out the frame rates, it was fine, but the minute it was good even. It's good even. Things were going well for once. What in the fuck did I just do? Oh, the lava went away. That's why it got dark. Yeah, apparently when I started streaming, it just had enough. But no one saw any of that. None of that happened. Okay. I'm stealing all of the free rails because I need to make an iron farm at some point, and having rails for transporting villagers makes so much difference, makes it so much easier, and normally you end up with like using all of your resources just to make rails. So I'm plundering rails here under the earth, like the goblin I am. Okay, what we're going to remember to do is block off where we've been. Yes, it messes with the aesthetic, but I've realized that maybe my priorities are wrong sometimes. I think sometimes my priorities are wrong. I've been lost in the earth so many times now. Very big on rail plundering. Very big on plundering in general, honestly. Look at that, some free gold. Things are already looking up for us. Spider home. Anything interesting down here? Perchance? No. Anything interesting on the roof? Don't want to miss any diamonds. It's coming up, rat baby. Finally. It's been 28 years. It's finally coming up, rat baby. And now I need a countdown to when I next spare. I need to sort out my mouse also. I bought a new mouse. It was very cheap. I've been down there. I've blocked it off. Incredible forethought. Yeah, I bought a new mouse. It cost me $9 because the options were a $9 mouse or a $150 mouse. And, you know, I couldn't really justify in this economy spending that much money on a mouse. So we have the $9 mouse, but it's a USB one. It's plugged into the dongle, and it is already working better than the Bluetooth one that just gave up every 10 to 12 seconds. Maybe get my mouse pad out. I'm lost. I'm already disoriented. Sometimes you just got to accept that wires exist. Exactly. Like, I genuinely didn't mind having a wired mouse in the past, but because I have a MacBook Pro from, I think, 2018, 2019, I don't know, something like that, they just decided that no one wanted cords anymore. So it only has USB-C ports, so everything has to go through a dongle, which is frustrating. And like when I was going to uni and would often want to bring a mouse for computing purposes, I didn't want to have to bring a whole ass dongle and a charger. So I bought a shitty Bluetooth mouse. And it's just been nothing but trouble ever since. Give the mice their tails. Amen. I don't know why I'm so excited about that. Like, even my Bluetooth headphones that I have, my Bluetooth headphones have, like, they're wired, the two earbuds are wired to each other, because otherwise, like if I was to buy AirPods, I would lose them immediately. I have a desktop. I'm a Mac guy. Yeah, I'm a Mac guy as well, and Garaggle bullies me ceaselessly about it. I love my Mac. I have been a Mac guy since I was old enough to understand the difference. My dad had a PowerBook G4 back in the 2000s, which then became my PowerBook G4. Oh fuck, there's a man, there's a green man. Sir? Okay, he can't see me. So I've had Macs since the 2000s. I realize that they're not great for gaming. It's frustrating, but also I love my Mac. Graggle is wrong and I tell him it is wrong. So do I. But then, oh, diamonds. Oh, what a good day. What a wonderful day. It's true, as the oldest, you are correct. I don't make the rules. I'm just the oldest, I just know these things. Oh, what a good day for diamonds. This is great. What a good vein. Oh, hell yeah, baby. What a good vein. Me when I'm a phlebotomist. Okay. Even, like, my best mate, who I grew up with, his dad has been working in, like, computer repairs, IT support, that sort of thing, since the 90s. And they were always Windows people. But for his, like, music production, he uses a Mac. To be fair, I'm not producing any music. So, you know. But Mac all the way, baby. Oh my god. Have I been down here? Is that step or is that... This is a really weird cave formation. Okay. I'm IT and I can't imagine having anything worse than having to do Windows maintenance in my time. Understandable. I use Windows for work because I have to. My work computer that they gave me. And it's shit. I mean, it does the job. Oh, diamond! Oh, good day for diamonds! What a good day! Everything's coming back! Everything's coming together! I have never used Final Cut. I used to want to, but then when I did a year of film school, we used Premiere Pro. So I learnt on Premiere Pro, but I used to run Premiere Pro from my MacBook Pro. And it was great. It was perfect, in fact. Hello, Cassette. How are you? We're talking about computers again. Because mine had a breakdown when I tried to use OBS. I may have got lost in the bowels of the earth also. Again, I found my way out. Exactly. Rexnine gets it. It's the people whose dads are IT guys that are like, yes, Windows all the way, baby. Okay, where am I? That said, like, it is kind of frustrating that I can't, like, add more RAM to my MacBook. At least I don't think I can without potentially voiding the warranty. Oh, yeah, I learned to edit on iMovie as well. I could do so much shit with iMovie by the time I finally got Final Cut Pro. I was already doing reasonably decent stuff. Okay, I've been down this. I've been down here. Linux is peak. Linux, I'm afraid of Linux. But apparently I was looking into the Steam Deck and I think that runs on Linux. I can't tell at this point if I'm hearing evil, horrible man voices or if I just believe it now. You know, my grandfather was a Linux guy. But that's all I know about it. He used to give me pirate copies of programs all the time. Mac is pretty straightforward. It does the things that you need it to do. It gets shit done. Not super technical, but it gets it done. Is that... No. Okay, once again, I'm lost. Why do all of these passages look the same? I've been down that one. Let's put lockdown. We may be lost, but it's still coming up rat styles. Thing that sucks is Windows slowly gets slower and slower with every update. It's true. I miss Windows XP. Windows XP was fun. We used to have a couple of Windows XP computers for like the kids' computers that were from my dad's work that he bought. Like they would sell them off, so we had a couple of them for playing primarily Minecraft, Civilization 4 or 5, and Age of Empires. When we were not getting banned from the computer for getting too obsessed, and it was so fun. You could like decorate it, not decorate it, change. You know how you could make it like the taskbar and all of that any color you wanted? I'm so lost. It's not coming up right. I'm lost. Help. You could, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. You could personalize so much. I used to spend like, I would get maybe 30 minutes of computer time a day. And I would spend most of it trying to download from probably quite suspect websites. Like the little mouse arrows and all of that shit. Age of Empires was so good. Two of my brothers actually have it on their work computers, and last time I stopped by their workplace to drop something off and like say hello, they were both just playing Age of Empires on their very very expensive computers that they use for engineering. It is ad-laden. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me that I thought I was losing my mind. Because my work computer, it's like they just keep telling me things and I don't want to know, frankly. I don't want to know all of the things. Like, just let me open my start menu. I don't need you to sell me things or tell me what's happening in the news. Frankly, I don't want to know. I've had enough. I know too much. This has been a disturbingly successful little foray into the earth, and that concerns me, because normally when things are going well for me, they're about to suddenly go very badly. So the gamers are switching to Linux. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need to learn a whole new operating system. Have I been down here? Sorry, I should be building. I should be working on my castle. But instead I've become distracted again. And then she heard the warden. The warden and I are mates. I'm fine with the warden personally. Most of the time. Oh, hello, sir. Oh shit, I've got to get used to using the keyboard. I've killed the warden before. Oh shit. Yeah, you know how I said things were looking a little too rough? I'm about to get killed by a family of horrible men. Oh, there's more of them. Is there a spawn around there? Fuck off! Fuck off! Yeah, run away, you disgusting men. Horrible boys. Is there a spawner? Or is there just a lot of guys there? I probably would buy a Stream Deck Steam Deck Stream. Yeah, if the Switch 2 wasn't just announced. I know. I've been looking at both. I don't know which I will buy. My biggest complaint at the moment is the only console that I have is the Switch, which is great and I love it. I'm a big Nintendo guy. But there's a lot of games that I've seen like Graggle play and Cass play and just that are interesting to me in general that you can't get on Switch and that you can't get on Mac. So I would like to play the games. If I could save $400, I'm gonna save it. Absolutely. I say that and then I will probably go and buy either of them in a fit of mania. Because I can't stop thinking about it. Hey, how did I get in here? What the fuck am I? Nearly got killed by horrible men. And now I'm mildly lost. I wanted a 3DS so badly. I wanted a DS in general. But my parents were always very much like, we're not a video game family. Okay, be cool then. I don't know. So I was that annoying child that like every time I would come to visit your house, I'd be like, can we play DS? I'm just like, was I taking advantage of people my age and being like, yeah, let's go hang out? Yes, absolutely. I simply wanted to play Mario. Yeah, big you got games on your phone energy before anyone had games on their phone other than Snake. And like, Bounce. I don't know what it's called. It was a ball game that you could play. I had a color screened Nokia that was like basically a Nokia brick phone, but slightly updated. And it had a fun ball game on it. So I would play that late into the night under the covers. Your parents were anti-TV, so you were only allowed Game Boys DS? That's so weird. That's so weird. Like I knew plenty of families that were anti-screens growing up. On account of not a cult that I lived in, but you know, people with some weird ideas about things, i.e. the age of the earth, and if Pokemon was summoning devils, you know, that sort of just chill stuff. And most people, they were either like, you cannot, we don't do screens whatsoever, or they do TVs and or video games. They would never be like, no, we don't do TVs, here, have a video game console. Oh yeah, like, I think that it's really important, particularly for young kids, to have limits on screen time. I don't think there's anything wrong. Whoa, look at all these diamonds. What a good day. I don't think there's anything wrong with limiting people's screen time. In fact, it's something that I'm trying to do for myself, more or less. I'm not very good at it, but it was certainly weird to be growing up in the early 2000s and not really, I feel like I didn't experience a whole part of the culture. You could watch TV, but they didn't want us sitting for hours in front of TV. Right. Yeah, we generally had limits. Like mum would let us watch Play School in the morning and then like whatever educational show came on directly after that. But that was more about like giving her some time away from children. One of my brothers did that, Cass, avoided smart technology. He had a really basic like brick phone for so long. Until finally his like what do you call it? Signal provider, you know, the people that provide the signal, was like, we don't support this kind of phone anymore. Like, you have to buy a new phone. AI is such a tricky one. I was watching, who was it? It may have been Danny Gonzalez. I think it was Danny Gonzalez did a video on tech, like new technology advancements the other day, and was talking about how the term AI has become so overused. Like, everything now is with AI. And there's definitely issues with AI, particularly for art. And it can be really bad for the environment when you're just generating useless shit all the time. But AI is also really helpful and has a really important place in like scientific development, in healthcare, in everyday life. But at the moment, I feel like they're just trying to stick it on everything. Was that it? Yeah, second channel video. It's such a good video. I love Danny Gonzalez, Drew Gooden, and Curtis Connor are like probably the main YouTubers that I consistently watch these days. I catch most of their videos because they're funny and also really good commentary. I actually recommend them to a lot of my like adolescent male clients because they have that kind of humor, edgy humor, whilst actively encouraging, I don't know, respect for other people, versus like an Andrew Tate or whatever other horrible content creators are out there. I did not see Curtis live the other week. I wanted to, and then I have not been organized enough. I should have gone to see him. An underutilized thing on AI that I like is using it to balance pen and paper RPG stuff. That's interesting. That's fun. Because I am bad at any sort of RPG. I want something to help me with it. The thing that's pissing me off about AI, and probably like the biggest drain on resources and the biggest problem with like overuse, like the main environmental concerns, I guess, are whatever pages on Facebook at the moment are just mass producing random images. Just like the most bullshit pictures. I believe Danny or Drew or someone also did a video on this. Of like, no one will ever like this picture of, I don't know, Jesus superimposed onto, I don't know, Jesus crying about something. And there's thousands of them. Like, I do not use Facebook very often because I am young and cool and hip. But every time I do get on there, it's all bullshit, weird AI. And then a couple of like older people that I know. Oh my god, a spawner. Oh, not spiders again. Sharing like, one prayer. Marianne, that is not a real thing that has ever happened. Shit, where are my torches? Fucking, I need to pay attention because I'm gonna get killed by spiders. Shit! Call me Ron Weasley, because I hate these spiders. I couldn't think of a non-Harry Potter reference. I know there's spiders in like lots of... There's spiders in Lord of the Rings, right? I was never really a Lord of the Rings kid, however, because I was cool and had friends. I'm sorry, that's so out of pocket and unkind. I just never really got into Lord of the Rings. I tried to. Okay. Enjoy your noodles, no heartline. I'm sorry I didn't respond immediately. I was getting killed by spiders. Is this a real rat baby or a parody account? Wouldn't you like to know? Buster? Free bread? I love me some free bread. Yeah, right. Everyone's like, my brother has read through Lord of the Rings so many times. Like he needs a hobby that isn't reading Lord of the Rings, but it never did it for me. Call me uncultured. Um, call me uh call me cool and fun and heaps of friends. You enjoyed The Hobbit. I also couldn't get through The Hobbit. I think my brain had been too like melted by Harry Potter at that point. I was like, where are my cool friends that I can project my own insecurities and sadness onto? I did watch all of the Hobbit films when they came out in cinema though. That was like a fun thing when my dad was like, let's do some bonding. I've got distracted and now I'm lost in the earth. And it was a really cool experience. I think we watched one of them in 3D. I liked the movies more because the books were hard to lug around. The books were ridiculous. Like Tolkien he was just a weird guy. Like good for him. But he was just a strange man. Where are we? He was I say that as if I haven't, you know, like built entire continents on Minecraft, but like I am cool about it. Okay, how did I get in here? What? I was about to make a comment about being dyslexic and then completely failed to read a sentence, so brought that on myself. And for me, when books are multi-part, I always have to go back and read stuff over to make sure I understood. Yes, I struggle a lot. I've realized since getting older and like having to actually read for tertiary education that because I'm dyslexic, I don't actually comprehend a lot of what I'm reading. I make a lot of assumptions about what words are and what's being communicated, and then when I actually look back, I'm like, oh, it doesn't say that at all. I just looked at the shape of some words and was like, yeah, that seems right. So I read really slowly now to try and, oh fuck, don't fall in the lava. For the love of God, don't fall in the lava. I've never really gotten into audiobooks, and I think some of that is probably like bias, that part of my brain that's like, it's not really reading, which isn't even true. But also, I don't know, I thought about audiobooks because I drive a lot for work, but I feel like I would be a danger on the road because I would zone out. And also, I love listening to music. Having a boogie, having a sing-along in the car for work is one of life's greatest joys for me. Where am I? How do I get... Oh, I can see home. I think I've listened to... Since adulthood, I think I listened to one audiobook. And that was Jill Duggar's book, Counting the Cost, about growing up on 19 Kids and Counting. And I listened to the audiobook version of that because I got it for free on Spotify. Free gold. I'm a little goblin. Yes, I also have to listen to things at 1.5 a lot of the time now. I think part of it is like social media like TikTok has cooked my brain. But also even just having the option to speed things up now has meant that, I don't know, everything too slow. Go fast. Basically what I'm saying is the internet has cooked my brain and I will never be right again. Is there anything down here? Any diamond? I don't really want to jump down. Oh, diamond. Oh, it's all coming up right, baby. Oh yeah, listening, like I could not listen to lectures at one time speed at all. Unless I was actually sitting in the lecture hall, in which case it'd be weird if the guy started talking, or woman, sometimes women are lecturers too. Jesus Christ. The lecturer started talking really fast, I would probably be concerned. This is such a wild cave formation. It's just... What is it trying to do? What is it trying to be? Let's eat some toast. And perhaps we should now exit the earth and do some actual work on this castle so this rat has a home in which to live. Oh yeah, I need to read the subtitles as well. Like, I need as much sensory input as possible to keep me engaged at all times. I am an iPad baby. I really am a bag of contradictions masquerading as 3 raccoons in a trench coat. Absolutely incredible. Fucking... I didn't nearly just jump into that lava pool. What are you talking about? No one saw that. What am I doing? I'm supposed to be getting back up so that I can go work on my castle. I wasn't going to go down this hole, and now I'm down this hole. iPad baby. I'm still not very good at the game. Oh, I just threw all my bread. Help. How do I get out of this water? Ever will I get out of this labyrinth of suffering? Rexnine's wife is a massive iPad kid, and I say that with all of the love in the world. Every time I come over, she's watching something on the iPad. Oh, my bread. Okay, I think I need to like change my keybinds possibly, but I also may be in too deep now because Q and W being right next to each other is a problem. For those amongst us who play Switch, Q is throw and W is forward. And I simply keep throwing shit instead of putting it away. I also need to just focus for once in my life, like finish a sentence. I still have not got the pillaring with a mouse way of thinking unlocked. Okay. Oh, then I've also changed my keybinds so that if I press W and tab, I sprint rather than I think it was W and control or something. Because every time I did that, my computer would try and change the language, which is like kind of annoying to be fair. Look at that, 22 diamonds, and we only got lost in the bowels of the earth once. Little spider eye can stay there because I simply don't care for them. Calcite, not interested. I'm gonna come back for stuff anyway. I know, I think I might be actually getting good at the game. Block of amethysts, you're nothing to me. Oh, I need my sticks. Zombie flesh, I don't need you. Sticks. Tough I need. Oh, granite's awful. I hate granite. Get lost, granite. Not a chance. Oh yeah, I am nothing if not a jinxer of self. Smooth basalt. Get fucked also. I don't need you. Coal. Oh, I could have stacked my coal. That's fine, we'll take the basalt. No, we'll take this. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, it is not nice. Not only am I throwing jinxes left, right, and center, I'm also throwing blocks, what I need for building. Quick drink break. The cat shelter where we got our cats is having an art exhibition to raise money, and the only rules are that it has to be cat themed. Oh baby, it is your time to shine, Rexnine. It is your time to shine. Okay. Folks, we're leaving the bowels of the earth. Can you not do both? Can you not do multiple pictures? Is that not allowed? Oh, it feels good to see the sun again. I'm exiting the mines after a hard day of work. Perhaps what happened to you? Bud, tidy up. Let's chuck that in there because I don't need to smelt it. Lovely. What were we doing before I got incredibly distracted? Oh, that's right. Let's go look at Castle. Hey, fish. He has been in the wars. That. Is this anything? Is this anything? Okay, I was making a roof. I've immediately forgotten. I've immediately forgotten. I had a plan and now it is gone from my head. I wanted to do like little spike bits up the side, but I don't know how to do that or explain that or like create. So for now, let's cut down these trees so that I have more acacia wood for my roof. And then hopefully it will drop the saplings and I can replant them and then we can go put our wares away. Our plundered goods. It's like 39 degrees here. I have a fan blowing directly onto my face and it is not good for my contact lenses. I have tears pouring down my face as they try to hydrate my raisin-like eyes. So random antic where I just throw my hand about. It's so hot, and for what, honestly? Like, I need to go for a walk this evening, but I may do that. I was like, I could do it before work, before I start streaming and after work, but it was still too hot. Hello, cassette. There's a trash can that does the spins. It's spinning. Very nice. Okay. Free tree bits. I feel like I need a lot of acacia for my roof. Kidding, I would never pronounce it roof. I'm not a monster. I need a lot of acacia for my roof, and excuse me, sir. I need to eat some bread also. So I am planting acacia trees and then immediately cutting them down. Let's go get the, whoops. There we go. Let's go cook some stone. I'm fighting my sleep with medication to give Moose her medication. I feel like you both just need a nurse at this point. Do you ever sleep, Cass? That is the real question. Okay. Look at all the stone that we've been cooking. Oh, it's a good day to be a stone cooker. Where's all my other stone for cooking? I like being asleep. I wish I could be asleep all the time. Not all the time, just like being alive, having a job, being required to do things. It's... when does it end, you know? When can I take a good long nap? That's all I need. Let's cook some... Oh yeah, I spent the whole day being like, I can't wait to be in my lovely bed. everything will be fine when I can take a lovely sleep. And then I get home and I'm immediately like, no, what if I did absolutely nothing of consequence for the next 4 hours? Throw off my entire sleep schedule. Like I've been getting into the New York Times crosswords again, which is great. Except sometimes instead of sleeping, I do them. And that's not good for my brain. Wow, this was a good rail haul. Like, this is a lot of rails. Big rail fans. No, Jesus, no. What? Hey, rat baby, my friend. Have you ever considered thinking before you say things? Is that something that has like occurred to you at all? Because it would, I think, help you a lot. Just a tip. Anyway, back to our regular scheduled program. I sure wish I could remember what the hell I was doing with that roof. I could not tell you. Let's make some planks. Oh, I remember how to do it now. Shift, click. No. There we go. Whole bunch of acacia planks, which I then need to turn into acacia steps. Where is my step option? Looking through photos of my son. They are beautiful boys. Oh, because I'm not at a crafting table, you absolute idiot. What are you? He is just the weirdest. He's just a weird little guy. Both of your cats are weird little guys. Alrighty. Sorry. Is all I have to say about that. Close the gate to keep the boys in. Hello, sir. Oh, I can name more guys. No, pay attention. But I can shortly name more guys, and that is good news. Not for the guys, but for me. Who's this? Is this anyone? Oh yeah, this is Clement the bastard. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Clement. He keeps sleeping in my bed. Hate that. Somewhere about... Okay, you don't have names yet. You disgusting fools. Where is my... Sir! Where are my cats? Kettering Warcat he's doing well. Hello! We love Kettering Warcat. Anyway, back to it. We're building a house. Not a house, a castle even. I would love a glass of wine. Okay. What were we doing wall-wise? I've already forgotten. Let's return to the ancient texts, and by the ancient texts I mean my reference image. Big wall. Big wall, big roof. Oh, I'm so overwhelmed. I'm absolutely paralyzed with overwhelm. Maybe I do... That's not doing... Maybe I... Oh, help. Okay, maybe... Why did I not plan this at all. I just went with my heart and like, has that worked for me? Crop the image so I only see a portion. No, that won't help. Like I'm working purely on vibe. Oh, you know what I should have done? Is not made all of those into steps, because the little roofy bits, the wooden parapets, is that what that says? The little roof bits are kind of flat. The middle roof bits between the big two towers. I'm not explaining that well, but they're pretty flat as opposed to the stepped look that I have. So maybe along here I do like, okay, I'm going to do step, 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 step along the top. Do I do it like that, or and then I'm going to do plank, slab. Does it look, let's return to the ancient texts, which is a single image that I Googled about 3 weeks ago. I think we want a little bit of an overhang. It needs an overhang, you're so right. It needs the overhang. But then I feel like I've wasted block. No, I haven't. It's stone. Calm down. Why are you taking this so serious? And then what I'll do is, I haven't got any for example purposes, but half slab, half slab. Wow, thank you so much, Hydroelectric Truncheon. I love to hear feedback from a bot. Get a real job, bot man. Anyway, sorry. Little deviation from sanity there. Yes, okay. We have, how am I going to do this without falling to my death? See, that's gone the wrong way. This is going to kill me. This is going to kill me. Like, not in game, just in mentally. So if I do this the whole way along, then we've got a little bit of an overhang and we can do the top of the curtain walls. And then we get some like shadows also for textural purposes. And then if we're feeling fancy, we can like hang lamps or something from it, or chains. Oh, okay, it's all coming together. I love this game. I hate this game. Okay. Oh, why? Why would you do that? I've realized recently that I rely a lot on like facial expressions for communication. So I'm just, which doesn't translate great to PNG tubing. Like, you can't see the rat roll her eyes. So I don't know what to do about that. I don't know what to do about that. Do I just get better at, I could get toggles, yes. It's so much effort. Angry rat, sad rat, happy rat. But then I have to draw them all, Cass. And then I have to remember to use them. I've created a chain for my own neck. Is that a saying? Jesus, I'm doing this in the least efficient way. I like, this is painful for me to watch and I'm the one who's doing it. Yes, I need to, Cass, you need to stop streaming when I am busy. I don't have enough time in my day to watch all the streamers. Okay, here we go. Like, I swear there are people that just spend hours in there are people that spend hours in Graggle streams. I say as if I am not also one often spending hours in Graggle streams, but in my defense, I'm normally like working and I just need something. I'm taking a small break after the IRL stuff today. Doctor said no. Fair enough. Do what you gotta do. Yeah, it's weirdly like taxing talking and thinking. Take a few days. I love taking a break just from anything. I took like 4 days off work, I think. Yeah, I didn't work Friday last week and then I didn't come back until today. Which was nice. It was nice, however, because I was doing things the whole time I was off work, I'm actually more tired than I was before I took a break. Because I drove like 700 kilometers. And was up late, having a boogie. It's your job. It's true, but like, you can only do your job well if you're looking after yourself. And then I find if I take time off work, this is not encouraging. I'm like, yeah, Cass, take time off, look after yourself. And then immediately like, yeah, work stressed me out when I got back today because I had so many unread emails. And I didn't even have time to go through them because I had to drive for an hour to go see a client at like 9:30 in the morning. And then I had to write all the notes from that. And boy, could that client talk. So it took me forever to do the notes. And then by the time I was like, I have to look at these emails because some of them are probably urgent, I was just completely drained. So I am looking forward to tomorrow. I don't think, unless someone requests me, I don't think I have to go out and see any clients tomorrow, which can sometimes not be great for my brain if I'm just sitting at home working all day, but also it means I can catch up on emails and all of the reports that all the reports that need to be done. My brain's not working. I stressed out, so I had to go a weird hospital trip. We're home now at least. I'm glad you're home. Oh my god, Cass. I'm waiting for you to catch a break. Yeah, that's all I can say. I'm waiting for you to catch a break. Shit's hard, man. There we go. Okay. Once you can get into a new apartment, everything will be better. What's wrong with your current apartment? Does it have mold? I know that's a weird question, but like, I'm wondering about my old apartment because I used to get migraines at least once a month. And I have not had a single one since moving house, and I don't know if it's because like I haven't changed my medications. Clement! Oh, okay, yeah. Not having a house is, yep, it's one of the worst feelings. Honestly, my mental health was the worst when I was constantly being kicked in and out of home, or when I needed to move and like didn't know where I was going to end up. And no amount of therapy, no amount of medication could fix that. I just needed to be housed. And that is why housing is an essential part of mental and physical health care. People need houses and money. Wood walls, stone fireplace. Yeah, that's a lot in Florida, hey. DVDs and VHS everywhere. Hey, at least nostalgia, I guess. I don't know. Having somewhere to live that is comfortable and safe is the best thing for my mental health. For most people's mental health, in fact. So I am very fortunate where I am now. Got very lucky. That said, did spend months trying to find a house. Yoinking the VHS, absolutely yoink it. It's the thing, I don't even know where you can get a VHS player anymore. You'd probably have to go like eBay or something, because I know a lot of like my older family members had big collections of videotapes. Amazon, interesting. That's such a good shout. I never think to look on Amazon. Oh my god, that's so good. Maybe I have to look into that. Because I know my grandparents had like a whole bunch of Wombles VHSs, and I love the Wombles. And like Monty Python and all of that sort of thing, and all of these different shows that we grew up watching. So I may have to look into that. I'm sorry you had a panic attack, Cass. I know that doesn't help, someone saying I'm sorry, but like, I get it. I also, something's in the air, I reckon, because my anxiety has also been really bad again. Something's in the air. That's my educated opinion. Because I had one of the worst anxiety attacks, panic attacks that I've had in a couple of years. The other day, just, you know, just to spice things up a little bit. Never had one like that. I couldn't breathe right. That's the hardest thing, because we have like a feedback loop, essentially, that once you start hyperventilating, it's really hard for your body to get out of that loop. Which is why things like box breathing can really help. And I think I was talking about it before, dive reflex. So if you're at home or somewhere with a shower, like dunking your head under cold water in the shower, not waterboarding yourself, but like getting in a really cold shower, or you can put water or ice packs on your wrists or the back of your neck, activates the dive reflex, which essentially just makes your body, it's as if you jumped underwater and then you come up, and your body will automatically take like a really deep breath, and it can help restart your breathing. Tried the box breathing, but the struggle got to where I tried to take a full breath and it would hurt. Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. It does like a I know what you mean by the hand thing. And that's what it is sometimes. Like, you just get stuck in the loop. And it's really hard to get out of. So I feel ya. It's the worst. Anxiety is like, I love that your brain's like, oh, I'm struggling to process this now. What if I made things worse by like forgetting to breathe? How are the mental health resources in Australia in general? It's very region dependent. So when I lived at my parents' home and when I first moved out, the catchment that I was in had like nothing essentially, because they were so overrun. That it was in an area with a lot of homeless individuals and drug users, and they just didn't have the capacity for someone who wasn't like living on the streets or like having a full psychotic kind of episode. So I kind of got thrown around a lot. Then I moved catchments and was in a much better system. Was able to get much better support. Previously, they were kind of like, well, we can hospitalize you for containment, or we can do nothing. Yeah, pretty much. Where I am now, I think is pretty similar. Similar catchment as where I was before. It may be the same one. So it really depends. It depends where you live. I know Peel Health Service, Peel is another catchment area, is atrocious to the point that some of my psychologist colleagues have recommended that their clients move, which is like a big call, but for people with chronic mental health problems, Peel is just pretty much useless. So it really depends where you are and who you get connected with. You get, I think, with a doctor's referral, you get 10 psychology sessions a year, which is not a lot. Subsidized by Medicare, so they don't actually cover the whole cost, but they take some of the price. They'll cover some of it for you, which again is like good for people that have mild anxiety or depression, or are just like trying to work through something in something specifically. But for someone with complex mental health needs, it really doesn't, like 10 sessions is nothing. You can get 20 now. I thought they discontinued that after COVID, but I could be wrong. I have not been in like the Medicare system in a long while. Ayo, he's sad. My doctor probably, yeah. Same. I don't know how it works in America. I imagine it's very insurance based. That's my entire understanding of the American healthcare system, is like, depends who you pay money to. But we are fortunate here. Yeah, if you can get insurance, that's it, isn't it? And the problem that I'm finding a lot as a person working in like healthcare and somewhat adjacent to mental health. I have clients that are like dual diagnosis, or I work with people with schizophrenia. I have found that there's a lot of, what do they call it? There's like a fancy term for it. They basically don't want you double dipping. So they'll be like, oh, well, if you're seeing disability services, which is what I work in, if you've got psychology with disability services, they're not allowed to help with like depression. They can only help with what you've been referred to disability services with. So if you're someone with schizophrenia and PTSD, your disability services psychologist is not allowed to treat your PTSD. They can only treat your schizophrenia, which is ridiculous. So there's a lot of like, oh, well, then you have to refer out to a Medicare psychologist. It just doesn't make sense. It's a waste of funding. Our government low income insurance wanted $300 a month. That's insane. Like, I know it doesn't, you probably don't need to be told that, but when I was doing my master's degree, one of the things that we looked at was medical systems around the world, and everyone was like, yeah, America is just like the worst, honestly. Reliance on specialists, or especially because scheduling and sorting is so hard. I don't know exactly how it works in America in terms of booking. Here, yes, America does have like a great education, medical education and research, but they're also overrun by for-profit models of care. which is a huge problem. But yeah, here you generally see like your general practitioner, which I think is family doctor in America. And they will refer you out to a specialist. That's kind of been my experience in the public healthcare system. Is I'd see my GP and then they'd put in a referral and then they'd muck you around and you wait forever for the referral to get approved. Like I know people that needed ACL repairs that were waiting like 2-3 years, sometimes more, because it's not like an emergent surgery. Whereas if you can pay for it, like you can get in really quick. Big pharma interference. Amen. I grew up around a lot of people that are very like anti-science, and very like do your own research type people. Clement, get out me bed. Sorry. Who are very like anti-science, and are convinced that all of my opinions as someone who has studied healthcare and works in healthcare as well have been paid for by Big Pharma. I'm like, well, no one paid for my degree. I wish Big Pharma had. That would have made things, I would not be like $70,000 in debt. But we spent so much time, at least in like the School of Medical Sciences at UWA, bashing Big Pharma. When I worked in the tobacco industry, they made our job so much harder, them and the FDA, especially when I was trying to get people away from tobacco. Oh yeah, oh my God, don't even get me started. Do we have really, really harsh tobacco restrictions here. I know America, like you can get a packet of cigarettes for like $5, I reckon, I think, give or take. Here, that same packet would be like 45-50 Australian dollars. You legally couldn't even recommend a nicotine patch. That's wild. I guess, was that because it was considered like a medical treatment? Like, you can get most of them over the counter. Cass, you've had such an interesting life. Every time we chat, I'm like, how did I not know this about you? You worked for Big Tobacco? Oops. Sometimes you just fall off things. It's fine. No way. Cass was in Big Tobacco from 18 to 25. Damn. I guess it hadn't even occurred to me that there were jobs in the tobacco industry. Which is dumb of me. Like, people smoke. It has to come from somewhere, I guess. It just hadn't occurred to me. That's wild. I used to sell cigarettes because I was a shop girl. And I was often the only one on staff over 18, and they introduced legislation to say that staff under 18 could not sell tobacco. You're the guy doing trade shows and customer relations. Damn! I don't think we're allowed to do that over here. Because America still has all the like funky branding and that on cigarettes. We are not allowed to do that anymore. Ours are all the same kind of green, grey colour. Did you smoke, Cass? Like, no judgment, I also smoke. I'm like, it seems wild to me to sell tobacco if you don't smoke. Vaping Bogan was a YouTuber before all the regulations hit. He was one of the biggest supporters of E6 in Australia. Oh yeah, Big Tobacco, if we want to talk about Big Tobacco, has shut down vaping in Australia. It's pretty wild, actually. I think the tobacco industry did not like it. Swap to vape because it tastes better. I vape. Your lungs are better. I feel like my lungs are better. I know that we don't have a lot of like long-term data on vaping, but I feel like if it's prepared correctly, it actually does make a difference. Like I have a prescription for mine, and I only buy like TGA approved. Only buy TGA approved, but it's definitely better for my lungs than when I was smoking, and I don't get bronchitis all the time now. Cigars are tasty. I've never smoked a cigar. I would like to. It just hasn't happened yet. I mean, I could buy a cigar. I guess the difference between like cigarettes and vaping is, and the issue that it has been for me is that cigarettes have that like element of inconvenience to them, where it's like, oh, now I have to go outside. I'm gonna smell like a cigarette afterwards, so I have to be like aware of where I am and who I'm interacting with. Whereas a vape is like, I can do it in the house. It's fine, regardless of what Graggle says. It's fine. Like, it doesn't leave a smell anywhere. It's not a fire risk, so I am inclined to do it probably more often than I should. So I probably consume more nicotine now than I did before. I'm taking a lot of sugar. I haven't actually looked into that. I do know that the capsules, the pods that I get, are not sweet. They're like menthol flavoured. They're not sugary. You cannot buy the sweet sugary ones legally in Australia anymore. So they're all on the black market where they're unregulated. And another big issue with vaping is, oh shit, it's not very environmentally friendly. Because people are just chucking lithium-ion batteries into landfill now. I'm using a percent basic tea disposable, so using 3. I think mine is, I have a box in front of me. I think it's like 1.6 to 3 milligrams. It kind of changes. The worst of big tobacco. Bloody Philip Morris. Bloody Philip. I don't know what that was. I don't love that the pods I use are disposable, but trying to get a refillable vape is a nightmare. Oh shit, I just fell down a hole. But what was I saying? But the batteries are rechargeable, so I'm not chucking away batteries. Ciggies are 12 to 24 milligrams roughly. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So it's really not much. I'm fine, actually. I'm not addicted to nicotine. What are you talking about? I don't think I'm actually that addicted anyway. Not to the, like, nicotine per se. I definitely like the experience of smoking. Don't smoke, kids. This just sounds like a big ol' endorsement for smoking. Do what you gotta do. The only time someone can completely quit Nick is when they mentally and physically don't want it anymore, okay? When you aren't stressed and your body feels gross. Yeah, I think that's the thing. I'm always stressed. I've never not been stressed. I've been stressed constantly since I was at least 8 years old. So I was ripe for the picking. The cigarette industry saw me in my infant form and thought, King of the Hill episode is a very good example of extreme method. The dad forced his son to smoke a whole carton. Yeah, I know a lot of parents used to do that. I think my dad, like my mom's dad made her do that. The classic smoke a whole box and then see how you feel. I've never tried that. I could probably do it. I'm not gonna lie. Some people quit cold turkey though. Oh yeah, nicotine poisoning sounds horrible, but it'd be funny. It wouldn't be funny. I don't know why I thought that would be a... What would be funny about... I'm exhausted and I have been at work all day. Truly, the internet does not get the best of me. It gets me after I've had to deal with bullshit all day. Nicotine, yeah, I think that there was an issue, not a huge one, but a couple of cases of kids that had like drunk vape liquid. Like little kids that had got into their parents' supplies and had got nicotine poisoning. I have had pneumonia before. I'll have to compare. No, that's a bad idea. That's a horrible idea. Why would you even suggest that? We're building a castle. We're a queen. We don't need to do foolish experiments. Hell yeah. Okay. Night is falling, and I may take a very brief break to go get a glass of wine on account of... I deserve it. You're not Clement. Who are you? It is Clement. You are Clement. Right, yeah, no, I don't get the percent base, I get the milligram. Okay, I am extra quickly going to go grab a quick drink. I shall return. Hello, I'm back and better than ever. With a glass of wine. Need to get... You do consistently leave all your alcohol at my house, it's true. Frog Wizard left a can last week, or the week before. That was a big change. Changed things up there. The worst thing is, we have an exceptionally small fridge, which was not a problem for me when I was living by myself, but now that my brother lives with me, exceptionally small fridge is a problem. So Isaac's like, why is the fridge always full of alcohol? Like, just because I have friends and you don't. Speaking of the brother, oh shit, my chair just completely up on me. There we go. I think he's currently trying to play Red Dead Redemption in his bedroom, because all I can hear is muffled sounds of shouting in despair. What was I doing? I was thinking. Glass of wine. Yes, you should sleep at some point, Cass. Like, a reasonable sleep, some sleep hygiene could be helpful. It's first line intervention. Sleep hygiene. I'm really annoying. I rock up at all of my clients' appointments to be like, here's some paper information on sleep hygiene. Have you tried any of this? I don't think you can even say you've stayed up late at this point, Cass. What was I doing? Where am I going? Like, I think at this point you're just awake forever. Actually, what time is it? 6:46. Okay. I can deal with that. I don't know where the accent came from. I apologize. Sometimes things just happen to me. Nothing that ever happens to me is my fault, to be clear. Right, I don't really know what to do about the roof. Almost thinking maybe I start planning an iron farm. Is it iron farm time? Can I be bothered? Yes, the answer is. I just don't know how to make it entertaining. Okay, let's go for a swim across the ocean. Whee! Okay. I'm kind of looking forward to having the bulk of the, like, basic work done. Fuck, stop throwing blocks about. So that I feel like it's more engaging, more interesting when I can do the actual fun, like, decorating and shit. At the moment, I'm just building a wall and putting a roof on it. It'd be entertaining watching it not work 17 different times. How dare you? I'm very good at creating iron farms at this juncture of my life. I'm very good at it. I've done it so many times. I don't know how to swim. I do need to figure out, I think there's some slightly different mechanics in Java. I know the, like, villager scare mechanics are different. Oh my god. Is that yellowing episiotomy? No, surely that's not what that says. Because that is a horrific concept. Disgusting. I'm gonna have a drink of wine about it. Delicious. I'm trying to decide here. Maybe I go like that for the interior, because I'm going to build stuff out of the walls, I believe. Rexanina, is it still warm outside? I'm really keen to go for a walk all of a sudden, but also I'm concerned that it's going to be 700 degrees still. Yeah, oh my god. Why am I bad at this game? So warm. Fuck. I could just look at the weather. It's allegedly still 33 degrees, which seems like that should be illegal. Yeah, 32 degrees. I need to exercise. I need to get out and walk. But also, my body is so fragile. Last time I walked in this weather, my hands and feet went numb. And not from cold, from, like, being bad at... Oh, did you guys see that? That was full parkour. What's I saying? Complaining about my useless body. You did this. Yes, you can crouch in Java. I just choose not to. Because of reasons known only to myself. Not even to myself. Oh, why would you do that? Why would you delete the one below? Idiot. You fool. I threw that down there on purpose, actually. Let's make some steps up. There we go. Okay, that helped nothing. How do we get out? Where's the door? Where's the door? It's here. What was I doing? I was putting a roof on. Maybe we take a break from roofing. Fucking shitting. hate this stupid game. Let me in. Oh, okay, we're good. Maybe we take a break from doing the roof in a second and work on some texturing. Real change of pace. Not really. Yeah, so I'm out of steps for now. So maybe I'll fill in this bit. Let's uncrouch first so that I can fall down the hole again. Fill all of this in. I also need to put torches in there before I make zombie home, because if nothing else, I'm good at building zombie home. And I don't want to build a zombie home. All home, no zombie here. Okay. I still don't quite know how I'm going to attach that. I almost think I need to like fiddle with it off stream, because every time I try and think on stream, my brain ceases to work. Okay. Am I still crouched? No. Okay. So I have a whole bunch of, and by a whole bunch I mean a few, different blocks. I've got some tough. I also, what's that? That's andesite. Maybe you try and use that as well. What am I doing with my toolbar? Let's do that. I'm going to quickly put some torches in to prevent future frustration. Prevent zombies. Zomble-free castle. Thank you very much. They're not paying rent. They contribute nothing. They don't even drop good loot. And then let's talk about texturing, which means I really need to build a bridge across here because, frankly, I'm sick of swimming. But I don't know how I'm going to do it. Everything is so much. Okay. It's very much a wall. So essentially what I'm trying to convey texture-wise is like, I feel the bottom of the walls would kind of absorb some of the damp from the earth. I want it to look old, I want it to look lived in. So I've kind of done a little bit of that with the polished, no, not polished, what is it? Deep slate bricks, and then some tough bricks to give it a kind of damp look at the bottom. I don't know how well that's working, but I do like having not just a solid wall of black, of grey. Incredible words. It's nearly nap time. That's what I meant to do. Trying to beat Clement to the bed. Fuck you! I looked around for 3 seconds and he beat me to it. Get off me, sir! Unhand me! Don't look at me like that anyway. Clement the bastard. Okay. I'm also thinking maybe up on this second layer, I don't really want to use the dark exactly, the deep slate, but I feel like if occasionally I put a couple of little blocks of tough bricks in, it will add something. I don't know what, but something. And then maybe potentially some andesite around the place. So let's do that and then we'll take a step back. See how it's looking. I don't know. I don't know if that's anything. I feel like I need to add a whole lot more before I get the full picture, but I'm also afraid that I'll add a whole lot more texture and then hate it, and then I have to remove it all. Good night, Cassette. Sleep well. I hope your week, month, year improves. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. We have good chats. Good times. I don't. Shh, Britt, stop. Stop talking. Stop just saying things, please. Let's put maybe that one there. And then some more damp. I could probably mix it with some mossy stone. I have some moss. It's moss time, baby. Let's go make some mossy stone also. I do have some moss. Let's go grow some moss. And then we can do some fun, like, make it look a little less flat. What? Because we don't want a flat cup. Oh my god. Excuse me. Don't know where that came from. Okay. I have some moss. Somewhere. There we go. Okay. I also have some bones, which means we can make some bone meal. 15 bone meal. I think I have more bones somewhere. Shit. I have some bone meal. I have some more bones. And some more bone meal. I have a feeling it's actually vines and stone to make mossy stone. Are you sure? I don't think it is. I think you're wrong. Yeah, it's moss and stone. What can I say? I've made a lot of mossy stone in my time. Go, and whilst I remember, let's put our name tags away. So I don't really need to be carrying them about. It's so warm. It's like ridiculously warm still. Sorry, I just realized as I started chugging down water, like a water-hungry whore, that you may be able to hear, but it appears that I have set up my mic appropriately, so it does not capture the gulping of a mad woman. Where shall I make my moss situation? Let's eat some fish. May perhaps a fever dream. I don't think you can make out of vines. You can put vines on bricks. And then it's moss time, baby. Go away, horrible grass. No one likes you. Surely not. Does this show other ways you can make it? Now I'm really curious. I don't have any, I don't even have anything to make shears out of. Do you have enough moss? Okay, stop just throwing things into holes. Tis definitely moss. So I needed mossy bricks. No, I didn't need mossy bricks. I needed moss for a project, and I spent many hours turning dirt into moss. I also find moss can be useful for removing small hills, because it turns stone and dirt into moss, which is super easy to mine. Just a fun little tip for you. It's how I got rid of an entire mountain in my bedrock server. Okay, I have quite a lot of moss already, and I don't think I need it. I went a little overboard. Went a little overboard. Ooh, what's down this hole? Hello. Hello, what's down here? A man. Have I been down here? Is that why it's lit up? Probably. What am I doing? I'm getting distracted. I'm getting distracted. Help, I'm stuck in a hole. Help, I'm stuck in a hole. Oh, no, we're good. Don't get distracted. Stop getting distracted. Plenty of moss to go around, baby. I don't even need to harvest all of this. I can come get some more of it later. Let's go make some mossy bricks. You mined your whole area under the end village with moss? That's such a good shout. Does it grow on deep slate? That is what I can never remember. I think it does, because I was using it for diamond mining for a while, but I was never 100% sure that it didn't turn diamond ores, diamond deep slate, into moss, so I was always a little afraid. Let's make a whole bunch of that. Do you reckon 43? That'll do. New recipes. Okay. That's 20. I think I asked for more than that, but okay. Okay, let's go put the rest of that in the very official potions and powders box. Not a great way to sort things, but it does the job for now. Okay, sweet. I think I have more stone that should have finished cooking also. Hell yeah. Incredible. Just gonna put that in there because I don't need it. Oh, let me put my apple away also. Why am I walking around with all of this junk in my inventory? Why am I the way that I am? Stop throwing things. Jesus. Is my mic picking up my brother roughly slamming the door? Just an important question. You have to like just shut our front door without holding keys in your hands to like twist it. You just have to pull it really, really hard and smash it into the door frame. And it gives me the fright of my life every day without fail when my brother leaves for work, even though I do the exact same thing. And it's like I'm used to it at this point. The first time I was a little concerned, but like I should know now. Okay, stop talking about the door. Then, oh, okay, is this something? Is this anything? You don't think you heard it, but you also do the dishes. That's good. That means my little like noise gate seems to have been set up correctly, which is something. I'm learning all sorts of things. Clement! Fuck off, sir! Brother! Home's just messaging me. Oh. It's just frog wizard. Okay. Maybe we do... Oh, there's a wall right there. There's a wall right there, baby. I'm so bad at this sort of thing. But the only way to not be bad is to get better. No. The only way to get better is to keep practicing. And practice I shall. Perchance. Let's chuck a mossy in there. Chuck a mossy in there. Okay, who are you? And then maybe... This is... getting somewhere. I kind of need to fill in this big old section along here. Maybe we put in a mossy one there. I don't know why, but it seemed right. It just seemed like something. I don't know if it's something, but like, here we are anyway. And then I guess we do more of the black. I don't want to do like a full rim of the black, of the deep slate on the bottom, but I do want a little bit of something. A little bit of something. I think I've probably got another 10 minutes left in me. Trying to talk after working for the whole day is a struggle for someone like me who is bad at forming sentences at the best of times. Like, I feel like if I do 2 blocks up, it has to be connected to the bottom. I don't know why I think that, but I do. Grab that. So it needs to be like, it's kind of, oh my god, not like that. Like, it's kind of seeping up the wall, if that makes sense. The damp is becoming one with the wall. Kind of. Maybe a little bit down there. Some tuff, maybe. And then we do a mossy there, maybe? So it looks like a castle with some texture to it. And then maybe... I'm just throwing stuff. I'm quite literally throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. Does it look textured, or does it look like I'm bad at building? Oh my god, I can turn my fan up another setting. Oh my god, it's so warm. Like, what do we think? It's really hard to tell when I've only done bits of it. I think it needs to go a bit higher with the dark, you reckon? Probably. In some places, you're so right, I think. Like, only with one... Like, only with... I'm so confused. Oh, with only a couple? Yeah. Like that? It's so hard to tell. Because I don't want it to be a pattern. And I am worried of falling into the trap of accidentally making a pattern. I want it to look natural. You think do more than I think. Okay. It's a it's a real snail on the razor blade, this one. Fuck. Then, like, Maybe it is more is more. Maybe I'm thinking too small. Okay, I'm just going to ignore that bit. I'm going to fix that later. But that kind of looks like steps, but... And then I reckon I do... Oh my god. I'll do a little one in there, and then I'll do a tough maybe in there. Apparently there's a big old damp bit down here. And then I'll do a tough there. And then a mossy. Don't know why it insists on falling into the castle walls. So it's kind of... I don't know how to explain what is in my head. Like, I kind of want the damp to look like it's seeping across the castle on account of the fact it's old. Like, you wouldn't expect a several hundred-year-old castle to have pristine stonework. And I can probably add some cracked bricks in as well, but I can't be bothered to do that right now because it means I have to make... Not only do I have to cook my stone, I also then have to cook my stone bricks afterwards, and I simply can't find it in my heart to do that right now. Twice cooked stone, exactly. And I don't have the time to double cook stone these days. I'm a busy rat. I've got a whole rat kingdom to care for. Maybe when I eventually find an end city, end village, then I can pillage all of their cooked stone. Cooked bricks. Words are hard. Also, I will be putting in some places like windows, probably not many on the outside because this is a fortress and you don't want a lovely little window for the invading armies to stab you through with a long spear. But there will be some more like general build texture happening as well. I just kind of wanted to get the basic facade done. But how will you see? Well, that's what the windows at the top are going to be for. And also towers, watchtowers, for keeping eyes on things. Rexine, I've seen how you build your castles. They're very heavy on the glass, which, as beautiful as it looks, when the Visigoths are invading, I don't know how you're gonna go. I'm also thinking at some point soon I need to build my drawbridge, which is not going to be a drawbridge, it's just going to be a bridge across. The glass will cut them if they break it. Have you heard of a trebuchet? One does not need to be... It is 1 meter thick glass, to be fair. It's true, but I feel like enough rocks will do some damage. I could break 1 meter thick glass. Easy. Okay, I wish I would stop pulling it in the water. Maybe I do a bit more up here. I could break. I could. I'm so strong. And I'm determined. I didn't necessarily say I could do it quickly, but I would get there eventually. Hubris? I don't know her. Fuck. Oh, let's do a little... I don't know if that's anything. I don't know if that's anything at all. That's okay. That's fine. We're learning as we go. Okay. Alright, as the night falls, is the night falling? As the night falls in Minecraft once again, I am going to give a fond farewell to stream on account of I am so tired. It's actually ridiculous. Oh, a new cat, it's so pretty. Anyway, but also maybe I just live in a peaceful, wonderful place where the most powerful and I dare break my glass towers. I will break your glass towers. Clement! The worst man. Anyway, I'm going to go to bed in Minecraft when Clement moves over and go to bed in real life. Well, not yet. I'm gonna have a shower and like do some stuff around the house. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it a lot. Let's go to my buy screen. Hell yeah. Is my mic on? It is. Thank you. Please don't fill my cathedral with TNT. Please don't fill my cathedral with TNT. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Peace and love and rats. I don't know, I haven't really thought of an outro yet, but thanks for hanging out. XOXO Rat Baby. Love you more. XOXO Rat Baby.